What if your greatest mistake wasn't something you did, but something you said? What if the pain that broke your heart came through words that should have never left your mouth? Sometimes, the silence you fear is the very thing God wants to use to restore you. Because not every battle is won by shouting, some victories are born in stillness. True wisdom isn't about how well you argue. It's about knowing when not to speak. God doesn't always want to use your voice like a trumpet. Sometimes, He wants to shape you into a wall, a shield, a quiet fortress. In the dry lands of Canaan lived a woman named Ashira, known for her sharp mind and quick tongue. She was wise, intelligent, and respected. But she couldn't hold her tongue. She spoke too soon, corrected too often, and filled every silence with her own voice. Her husband Anan was gentle, a man who prayed more than he spoke. At first, he tried to love her through patience. But little by little, her constant words began to drown his peace. One day, during a village meeting, Anan stood to share an idea about solving a water shortage. Before he could finish, Ashira interrupted, louder, clearer, certain she was helping. The people laughed. That night, Anan didn't speak a word. Ashira thought she had saved him from embarrassment, but in truth, she had silenced his soul. Weeks later, a prophet named Seal came through the village. He spoke of listening to God's voice, until suddenly he stopped and turned toward her. "You," he said, "are the one who speaks before heaven does. The one who answers before she prays." And in that moment, her voice vanished. For 7 days, she couldn't speak. At first, she was angry, then frightened, but slowly, she began to see. She heard her daughter humming softly. She watched her husband smile again. She felt peace fill her home for the first time in years. On the 8th day, the prophet returned. "God didn't silence you because of what you said," he told her, "but because you never let others speak. There is more harm in truth spoken out of season than in a lie spoken in fear." When her voice returned, it wasn't the same. Her words became few, gentle, guided. Her family thrived. Her home filled with laughter again. People came to her for wisdom, not because she spoke much, but because she knew when not to. Ashira learned what many of us still need to learn. Being right isn't the same as being wise. Truth spoken without timing can still cause harm. Maybe you've done it too. Spoken from love but at the wrong time. Offered advice that pushed someone away. Or tried to control what only God could fix. It's not too late to learn restraint. Because silence isn't weakness, it's strength under submission. Even Mary, the mother of Jesus, understood that. When she was misunderstood, judged, and gossiped about, she didn't defend herself. She stayed quiet and trusted that what God planted in her would speak for itself. We live in a world addicted to noise. Everyone wants to be heard. But heaven listens to those who know when to be still. Some of your greatest breakthroughs won't come from what you say, but from what you choose not to say. Silence can be sacred. It's not punishment, it's preparation. It's the pause that builds spiritual power. Because when you close your mouth in obedience, you open the way for heaven to speak.